This is for Year 10 General Maths for exercise 5.2. So we're using SOHCAHTOA to find the side length. So as you can see here, we've got two triangles where we're trying to find the unknown side length. Now, let's do the first triangle with the t in it. Our first step is always to label our sides. As you know, this is our angle, and this is opposite the angle. And we know this is the hypotenuse, and this is the adjacent side. Now, because we want to find t and we know 25, when we're using SOHCAHTOA, we know we have the opposite and the hypotenuse, so we're going to use SOH, or sine. Now let's write the relationship. Sine of the angle, which is 34 degrees, equals opposite divided by hypotenuse. So our opposite side is t, what we're trying to find out, divided by the hypotenuse, which we know, 25. Now we want to solve for t, because we want to find what the length of t is. So in order to do that, we times both sides by 25. We times both sides by 25. Times both sides by 25. What happens here is this cancels with the divide 25. So we're left with t equals 25 sine 34 degrees. Now, how I actually do that is I need to use a calculator. So up pops my calculator. I can just type in 25. I go to keyboard, trig, sine of 34 degrees. Execute. Okay, you notice how that doesn't give me answer. The reason that is because I'm not in decimal mode. I need to be in decimal mode. Make sure I'm in degree and not radians. So DG means degree. Click enter and I get t equals 13.98 round to 2 decimal places. Alternatively, we can actually skip the algebra step altogether. As we found, the relationship between t and the angle and the side is sine of 34 degrees equals t on 25. Now, I can actually solve that directly on the calculator, and this is how I do it. I go sine of 34 degrees, I don't need to put the degree signs because it's assumed it's in degrees, equals, now instead of t I'll just use x for convenience because the x button's right here, divided by 25. What I do is I highlight this, I go interactive, click advance, click solve, and we're solving for x. We're really solving for t, but we're just using x for convenience. And I get x equals 13.98. So t equals 13.98. So that's a quicker way to do it if you have a calculator. Now let's look at the second triangle. We're trying to solve for x. So again, with these trigonometric problems, it's always advisable to label your side. So opposite side is over here, the hypotenuse is over here, and the adjacent side is over here. Okay, what are we given? We're given the adjacent, and we want to find out the hypotenuse. So adjacent and hypotenuse. Obviously, we have to use cosine, or ca. So the relationship is cos of the angle, 49 degrees, equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent, the adjacent side is 13.5 divided by the hypotenuse x. Now, you notice how we're trying to solve for x, and x happens to be at the bottom. Now, in order to get x on its own, I want to times both sides by x. What that does is it cancels the x on this side and puts it on this side. Now, what I can do now is divide both sides by cos 49 degrees, and I divide that by cos 49 degrees. Now what happens is the cos 49 degrees cancel each other, and I'm left with x equals 13.5 divided by cos 49 degrees. There's an alternative way I can do this, which I've taught in class. Cos of 49 degrees equals 13.5 on x, which was our original equation. I can put that over 1 and I can flip both sides. So when I flip both sides, I get 1 on cos 49 degrees equals x on 13.5. And I can multiply both sides. So I flipped. Now I multiply both sides by 13.5. What happens is that the 13.5 with the 13.5 cancel each other out, and what I do to one side I need to do to the other. So I'm left with x equals 13.5 divided by cos 49. So that's an alternative way of doing it. Now I need to evaluate what x equals to, because I get 13.5 divided by cos 49. So what I do, I use my calculator. 13.5 divided by cosine of 49. Again, make sure I'm in degree mode, which I am. Gives me 20.58. 20.58 to do this all places. Alternatively, I can solve this by simply going. So our original equation was, or original relationship was, divided by x. I can do this very quickly on the calculator. I can go cos 49 equals 13.5 divided by, again, I'm going to use x. I highlight it. I go interactive, advanced, solve, and I'm solving for x, and I get the same answer. So this is a much quicker way of using calculator. X equals 20.58. So this is using calculator later to help us solve it. So in this case, we don't even need to do any algebra. So that's how you find the length of unknown side using trigonometry. Hopefully that helps you.